Well, we know this much. Next year's Arkansas starting quarterback will go by the name of Brandon. The only mystery, will it be Brandon Allen or Brandon Mitchell?
I actually see improvement from every quarterback. They're all starting to learn how to read the defense more better, and they are getting stronger in the weight room so they can deliver the ball whenever they need to and the right time. And so it's definitely going good right now.
Well, the quarterback battle, you've been asked about this ad nauseum. Will you make a decision after the spring game, or will this carry over to the fall?
We really won't know until after the spring game. I've been impressed. I thought Brandon Mitchell the last week has really come on and done some good things. He's got a live arm. He's a very creative player, and sometimes that can be good, sometimes not so good. But he's a competitor. He's got the kids' minds and spirits. They get rallied around him when he pops in there, so it's fun to watch.
Mitchell showed improvement, but by all accounts, Brandon Allen had a better spring. A far cry from a tough fall where he was thrown in the fire against the likes of Alabama and wound up throwing 49 passes, 21 were completed, 3 for interceptions with only 1 touchdown. But his teammates have seen a new guy this spring.
You can tell Brandon's just so much more confident with all aspects of the game, that revolve around being a quarterback.
I think there's a bigger, more confidence factor for me, and I think that getting some playing time in the games last year really boosted that confidence for me.
He took his lumps last year, was thrown in the fire. What have you seen from him that you've liked?
Well, I like 2 things. First, I know it's very important to him, and as a quarterback, you kind of got to be a junkie. You got to be a guy that lives in the film room and studies the film. And the other thing is, I think he's got just a little bit of that moxie as a quarterback. A guy that can walk in the huddle, have a little bit of confidence. He's stepping up in the pocket better, which we got to be able to do under pressure, and just take an overall presence that has really gotten better.
So the battle of the Brandons was waged here in Fayetteville this spring. 2 completely different quarterbacks. Allen, your classic drop-back passer. Mitchell, your better athlete. He's been on the basketball team here in Arkansas, even shifted to wide receiver last season, catching 8 passes. But now he just wants to concentrate on being a QB. And all this shuffling is actually nothing new for him. Having that experience, does that help you with this one?
I think it has to help me. It teaches you how to go out there and train, not just competing. You're not just competing against one guy to try to win a starting job. You also have to get everybody on the team better while you're competing. I think the first time around, that was the hardest thing, focusing on myself, trying to just win the job instead of being able to make the team better as a whole.
The Hogs will have a new quarterback equipped with a brand new offensive coordinator in Jim Chaney. The veteran coach comes over from Tennessee, but has NFL experience with the Rams and with Drew Brees at Purdue in the late 1990s. Chaney likes the potential at quarterback and has been pleased with the attitude of his guys.
These kids have come here, they're hungry, they've been open to change, and they're embracing it. Some embrace change a lot slower, a lot no different than us. I believe young men adjust to change quicker than we do at our age. And so I think these kids have been very open about it.
I like him a lot. He's obviously a great coach. He knows what he's doing. He puts up a lot of points, and he's got a good personality that you can really just easily get along with.
He got that laid-back personality, but he also got like that old school get after you if you mess up. He just expects the best from you. When it's little things that you mess up on, when he knows that you can do it right, that's when he gets after you.
The Arkansas coaches wanted to see improvement led by a quarterback named Brandon. Brandon who? Stay tuned. In Fayetteville, Mike Nabors for CST Tonight.